Hello, hello, hello. This thing always, I swear sometimes the light turns red right away. Um, anyways, hi there. Welcome to Live with Heidi Mine. I'm going to check that the live is up on Facebook and YouTube. So if you have not already, go grab your favorite drink and then we'll get started. So I'm going to scoot in just a little to check my feeds. Tonight I want to talk a little bit about free gifts with purchase, or maybe not even so much free gifts with purchase, but when you order from a small shop or a handmade business, sometimes they like to put free little goodies in with your purchase. And I don't know if I love that. So I figured that's what I was going to talk about tonight because I was not really sure if my feed was going to be good enough to do a sew along, and I'm still cleaning my sewing room. It's going to be a never ending project. Like, legit, I get that. But also, I don't know. I'm not really set up. I got some new lights for my machines, so hopefully that'll also help. It won't help the feed, but it'll help like being able to see it. And then at least because what I was thinking of doing, I'm rambling now. What I was thinking of doing is like pre-recording and then doing a live and just like superimposing the video and talking, but I couldn't figure that all out and it was really dark. So it looks like I am live on the Book of Faces. Okay, how do I mute her? Come on. There you are. Okay, so that is that. Let us see. I want to bring my chat. I have to work with these programs a little bit. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Okay, and I am live on the tube of views. There we go. A little loud. Okay, that took a long time to get me going tonight. And I do have a few things to talk about as well, so it's a whole thing. And my phone's already telling me that I'm slow. So, what's up, homies? I'm Heidi. I am a work-at-home handmade business owner at HeidiMine.com, as well as a homeschool mom of 12 and 13-year-old girls. I go live on Facebook and YouTube on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific, where I talk about my business, homeschooling, and sometimes our personal lives. Be sure to follow on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube to get notifications when I post videos or when I go live, and feel free to like or hit the thumbs up button, as this helps more people just like you come and hang out. If you are joining me live tonight, please go ahead and comment with #live. And if you are watching on the replay, #replay. This just lets me know when people are watching and if I need to change up my times and my days, and if you like the content that I'm putting out there. And if you are not already subscribed, please feel free to check the pinned post. I don't think it's pinned on YouTube still, so it'll be in the replay because I'm not going to reach back over and do that again. It subscribes you to the email list and you get updates about new products, blog posts, sales, and other fun things going on. That's a whole drama right now. Apparently, like, there's some updates that are going to be happening. So if you start to see more emails in your inbox, that is a protection thing for the companies, like mine. Ultimately, your service providers for your email, they're trying to crack down on scam email and spam and all that other stuff. And that's wonderful. I completely support that. But at the same time, it does make it harder for small businesses to get in that inbox. So we're doing our best. It is what it is. Bloody, bloody, blah. So for a few years, I was getting a subscription for my business for transfers for the t-shirts that I was doing, that I subsequently am retiring. So I would buy this kind of like you have to pay for it even if you don't know what's in it. But you would get like 40 t-shirt transfers and you'd get some free ones. And they were usually seasonal or holiday focused. And it seemed like this great thing. Like, I don't know if my FOMO kicked in or if it was as good of a deal as it should have been. I don't know. I did not have very good luck with those subscription boxes. And I have at least 2 years of them built up. The one thing that I really liked about the subscription boxes was that we would get little freebies, and I understand they're really, it's worked into the cost. Like, let's be honest, it's worked into the cost. But a lot of times the freebies were geared as ideas that we could offer to our own customers. And sometimes they were things that we could actually buy in bulk from the company that was selling the boxes to begin with and the transfers. And sometimes it would just be things from Amazon, and they would even give us the links where to buy these in bulk and get the best prices. And as a small business owner, I appreciate that. I'm always looking to up my packaging game, and I plan to do that over the next year, trying to find what works. When I reopened my shop last year, I started including some of these little goodies, and it did nothing. Like, I didn't even get reviews from the people that I sent these little goodies to. So I don't know if it was just that I wasn't getting the right things to the right people, or if they were looking at it and thinking, why did they send me this? I don't know. Because sometimes I do that. Sometimes if I order something and I get like a freebie, in my head, I'm thinking, am I paying more for the product so that they can include this? So we'll see. The first ones I'm going to do, I just want to get out of the way, and they're a little over, so I have to reach. I push them out of the way. So I was going to grab something else, but I'm not. So in these boxes, essentially, they're packed with paper shreds. And I don't love paper shreds. Like, as a gift, I think that they're okay, and if you don't want to use tissue paper. But ultimately, I don't love paper shreds because I just feel like it's just trash. Not saying anything against the people that use it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. That's a me problem. It's okay. But I don't love them. Because there's part of me that thinks that I need to keep them in case I need to use them for something else. And then there's part of me that just wants to throw them away. So I have it's a love-hate, to be perfectly honest. But I have literally saved every single box with all of the paper shreds in them. But one box, I don't know whose idea this was. I almost canceled my subscription because of it. So they sent these really kind of cute samples. It's a kitchen towel and a beanie. And actually, I love the shade of orange in the beanie, but somebody decided they were going to put, I don't know what this is, hay, raffia that's been demolished. It is everywhere. And I didn't even open the box fully. I just kind of grabbed this stuff out and shoved the rest in. But these are not, I can't sell these. I don't know. I'm going to try to clean them up and just practice some embroidery on them. But like literally it's all over my pants now. So that part I didn't love. But I got them free. So I have a whole bag here. I can't even lift up the bag because it's overflowing. I got a whole bag here of things, and they have been sitting in my sewing room for about a year and a half. A little less for some of them, but about a year and a half. So another thing that they included was this cute little tie-dye hat. And they even included this iron-on patch. I'm not a fan of iron-on patches, but The hat's awesome because I've been wanting to practice with my big machine to try to do hats. So we'll see how that works. Sometimes they send food. Sorry, that's probably so loud. But they sent me a bag of spicy sweet chili, Doritos. No one in my house eats spicy food, so that's just gonna sit right there. They sent this black tumbler. A lot of times these are supposed to be things that we can like add stuff to, like stickers, vinyl, whatever, and then we could essentially offer it as a product in our own shop. I don't know. It's not, this is not my size. This is not my size cup. I can't even tell what it is, but like if it's not at least 24 ounces, then it ain't even worth it. I don't mean to sound unappreciative. I appreciate the effort that went into this. They also included veggie chips, ghosts, and bats. Very Halloween themed. I'm sure it was in a Halloween themed box. A lot of times just gonna leave that there. A lot of times my kids will eat things that come in the boxes. They do tend to send candy that is gummy candy or jelly candies. Candies that don't have nuts in them, which is great because my youngest cannot eat anything with nuts in it. So when I used to get these boxes and she would see them, she just would run up because she knew she was getting a treat out of it. So like some of the things are not even in the boxes anymore because I would give them to her right away. So they also sent this kind of lanyard thing, and I guess you put something here and then there's like 2 pockets on this side. So that's cool. When they sent this, it had a coupon for their company in the big pocket. So that was fun. This here, this is a pink tote bag, and it's a decent sized tote bag, and it has here for the snacks already pressed onto it. But basically that's like what they were selling is the transfers. So I could have done it if I, wanted to. But a lot of times, like I would get this stuff and I don't even take it out of the box. Okay, what's this? So this little thing says ghost poop. I have no idea what these are. I think they're little mini marshmallows. They're really, really small. With this, I don't know that I would ever offer something like this, mostly because I have a thing about food and open packages. So like if it was a pre-sealed package, like, here we go. Drizzled popcorn, black and white. I will probably not eat that, but this is a pre-sealed package. It comes from the manufacturer. I know that no one's touched this. I don't know how they got the marshmallows into that bag. I don't know if they used tongs or gloves or touched them or what. So I don't eat stuff like that, and I won't let my kids eat it. That's what happens when you work in food service and you get a food safety certified person, which I was for a long time. They also included one of these drink cozies. Cozy, right? I have seen people put embroidery on these, and I've also seen them do the heat press transfers. So this is going to go into one of my test supply boxes, and I'm going to practice on it. Nothing's staying in the box. One of the boxes, they were sending like doubles of everything. So they sent 2 packages of these combos stuffed snacks. So like if you were doing your own subscription box that you were going to send out and you wanted to do like a pizza theme, that's kind of awesome. Now, one thing I can love hate, I did like these. So these are coupon cards for future customers, or well, I guess they're for customers and then for future purchases, can't talk. So it just says enjoy blank off your next order. That sounded much worse than I meant it to be. And then it says use code, and then there's a blank and when it expires. So I like these. I think these are fun, and I think they're a great idea. This one is a football theme. So it would be great if I was sending it out in January. If I was going to do like a Super Bowl promo, something like that, or if I was going to send it out right before football season starts and do something. But I just don't want to write on all the cards. Like, I've looked at, oh, well, what if I could throw them in the printer? I haven't found a way to do it conveniently yet without breaking my brain. So we'll get there. We'll get there. They also sent me a camo hat. Again, I plan to test stitch on these. I have some hats that I purchased to test on, but this is good because it gives me a little bit of a variety. So yeah, I don't know that I would include a hat to a customer. It's a lot. That's a lot of work. I got sent 2 of these like lip mask things. So these would be cute if I was sending out like Valentine's Day orders or Mother's Day orders. Something like this can be bought in bulk, probably even from the Dollar Tree. But I don't know where else. I would think Amazon would have them for, you know, whatever. I meant to put a box or something down here, and then I didn't. I also got this bag of stickers, and I can't remember, honestly, if the bag of stickers was freebies that they were trying to get rid of, or if it was part of one of the boxes that I was getting. I think this was when I was paying a little bit more to get stickers. But there's cute ones like feeling lucky for St. Patrick's Day, multiple cups of coffee kind of day, dead inside but feeling lucky. I have a shirt transfer for that. And then there's just like all kinds of them. So I could include these with future purchases. I'm not sure. These are kind of like, if you go online and try to buy this, people are going to sell it for $4 or $5 each. So again, I don't mind giving them to my customers as part of like a gift with purchase because I've already paid for them. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. I also got this Jumbo Snacks Tiger Paws. So these are sometimes fun, like if you can get a good deal on them and you send a snack, and like my kids, if I know that the customer has kids, then maybe their kid would dig on it. But if they don't, then I don't know. They did get very into tote bags for a while. So I got this tote bag that is the light blue, the canvas kind of color, and then a darker navy blue. And then it's just got those straps there. So this could be embroidered. It could have a heat press transfer put on it. All kinds of different things. Like I can kind of lift this. This bag is full. This bag is full of stuff. So we'll see how far I get. We'll see how far I get. So one thing they did that was kind of a bummer for me, just for me, was this here, where they sent this bag and they put the tickets on it. And then there's a little page inside that, you know, you get a coupon code, but they were doing like this raffle. I forget what you won. It was a good prize though. Like it could have even been like a free month of box subscription or whatever. But they didn't tell us that this was inside the box. And this particular month was the month that I was in Arizona and I forgot to change my address. So it got delivered to California. And yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered because if you didn't claim it the day that they announced it, they picked another ticket. They weren't going to wait the month until I got home. So yeah, I was bummed about that. So these are like Valentine's themed coupon cards. And they sent them in this really cute little zipper pouch. And I got 2 of these. I think I remember when they were doing these that I kept getting twos in, that they said they were trying to get rid of a bunch of stuff, which is fine. That's a great way to get rid of things. Some Mother's Cookies Eerie Critter Cookies. They feel really small. It looks like the frosted covered cookies with the little things on them. This banana Laffy Taffy. Oh, Evie's gonna be so excited because she'll come down here and be like, oh my gosh. They even sent poly mailers. So these are bags that I send orders out in. These are not really themed for my business, but they're cute and I'll use them because waste not, want not, right? Am I right? What else? This was kind of cute. They sent a little glow stick in a bag. I don't know why it's in the bag. One of my kids will love that later. Nacho cheese bugles. This one makes me laugh. So this is like what's a fanny pack with like a Valentine's theme, but it's like the thinnest fabric ever. Like you couldn't put anything on this. If you tried to put like a heat transfer on that, you're gonna melt the whole bag. And I'm not gonna bother embroidering on it. It's just not worth it. So this was one of the stickers that was thrown in. What lies ahead is far better than anything we leave behind. I liked that one. I might put that on something. Maybe that black water bottle back there. Who knows? They also included, here's a coupon code card for like fall Halloween. Sorry if that was loud. A little fuzzy ghost patch. Here's a coffee themed card. So like these I could definitely include with my orders, and that's not like a free gift. This is just something that they include that is just like business to business, so I could use it in my business. A snowman one. I'm gonna show you these real quick. Maybe not all of them, I don't know. So they also include these stickers. And these stickers I wasn't paying more for, but these are like to include on packaging. So there's ones that are like, thank you for your order. And they have different themes. Like that's probably Valentine's Day. And like a sports theme. So those are super cute, but they send 2 or 3 sheets of those with every order. So I just have like tons of them. And I don't ever remember where they are when I go to send out orders. So half the time I forget to put them on the packaging. This one I almost went and put away today. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to show it to you. So they sent this, which was super cute. It's an apron. And then it has like this little card. We think you're a smart cookie for upgrading your box. So they gave me a coupon code to 10 free transfers when I order $30. But I could put something in there. So really I could embroider this apron. I could make it something for a customer to purchase. They did also include a package of chocolate chip cookie mix. I'm not going to bother putting that all back together. I am also not a fan of these, but again, that's a me problem, not anyone else. Not anyone else. Not because they're not good, just I'm not. Like I like my cookies. So there's one that has like, this has a code, but this isn't, it's a code for the business I purchased from. But essentially it's shaped like a ticket and the other side is printed like a ticket. And they included a little bag of popcorn and then a little candy. This was a Christmas themed one. So those are always nice. Here we go. So this one is super cute. It's got like a little unicorn, but he kind of is a little reminiscent of the Fruit Stripes horse, zebra. But it has like this little circle right here. And then we got these little stickers with it. So the stickers go on top of the little circle, and these are scratch off stickers. So the customer scratches off whatever their discount code is. So again, I would have to write that. At one point I was looking at trying to buy these like little clear stickers so I could print a discount code, but then I had to try to figure out the sizing, and that was just a thing. Oh, this one. I opened this and then I closed it right back. So this is just like a cardboard tube, and it's pretty. It's like a rose gold paper, and it's got a little cap, right? So it says, get excited about 2023. So this is a year old. Pop the top off, hold the bottom, and then shake, 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 confetti party. So this is like loaded, like half full with confetti. And the idea of cleaning it up was not worth it. So I just put the cap back on and left it. So then there's some more Christmas coupon code little guys. I'm going to start putting things in front of me now because I'm running out of room behind me. So like they would include stuff like this. I don't remember what was in this bag, but they are great if you're looking to do like your own membership, because you can include little things. This one is Cold Stone cake batter popcorn. They like doing the food themed stuff. So apparently that's a thing. 4th of July or patriotic coupon code card. I think I'm going to skip the rest. There's more coupon code cards. So a package of chocolate chip cookies, and they're grandma's. Those are actually decent cookies. I liked this one. It's a little, I think it's glass. And it has like a little message in a bottle. One of our family members did this for, or this idea of an invitation for a birthday party for their kids once. But they included like this tic-tac-toe game where when you do certain things within their business, like you post a selfie, you tag their business, that kind of thing. Once you cross off your tic-tac-toe, you contact the company and they send you a discount or whatever. So that's kind of cute. I don't know if I'd send people glass jars, but I think the concept is great. Even if it was just a little, like a smaller cardstock tic-tac-toe. One of the, I'm assuming, Halloween boxes had this cute Halloween pen. And like this stuff you can get at, what is it called? The party place. You know what I'm talking about. I'll think of it when I stop thinking about it. But yeah. Another package of stickers. That's another coupon card. Oriental Trading Company. That's what it was. So this is like a little, oh, I'm covering half of it. Like a little key fobby, wristlety. It would go on a kid. Maybe it won't go on my wrist. And I have fairly small wrists. This is a sour gummy gecko. A llama slap bracelet. Fruit stripe gum. I would never send fruit stripe gum to anyone that I liked. Just saying. A little box of lemon heads. This is cute. So this is a little like lifesaver bottle opener. That's fun. This bracelet's hurting my hand. There are some different things in here. So there's some trail mix, some salted caramel cocoa mix. Again, they're calling these gratitude bites. They're M&Ms, but they've been repackaged. So again, like I've been saving them just for the purpose of eventually possibly doing a video or whatever, but not because I was ever going to eat them. They sent me a yo-yo. I have used that yo-yo recently. I've never seen the movie Anger Management, the whole Goose Fraba thing. My husband loved that movie, and for some reason I never watched it with him. But I think that there was something about a yo-yo, or I'm thinking of a different movie where they talk about a yo-yo. I don't remember, but I was in a mood and I was using the yo-yo for anger management purposes. And it's not the greatest yo-yo, so it wasn't working. This is a caramel apple pop. So that's kind of cute, like around Halloween time. They went big on this one. Some plaid earrings. So those are cute. I'm actually surprised my oldest daughter has not stolen those yet. Oh, I want to show you these. Those are so cute. They're like little cocoa mugs or coffee mugs. Starburst. He's gonna love that. And this is more like what I would get in every box, or like these are the gummy hot dogs. I got gummy pizzas. Like we always got gummy stuff from them all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of start putting some of this down because otherwise it's gonna fall and that would be bad. So I want to know what you think about all that. Like obviously not like the businessy freebies, because those I appreciate. The thank you cards. Like I need to start using those with my orders. Because I do think that offering discounts to get people to return it's a good option. I mean, I'm not gonna shake my head at that. But I don't know. Like I just sometimes feel like if it's a couple stickers, if it's a little something that you know is like less than a Dollar Tree item, then it's kind of like, well, maybe they had some leftover from their kid's school party or something. But if it's more, like if it's bigger or more expensive, I just tend to think like how much of the product price went up because of that little freebie. So I want to know what you think. Do you like all of the little extras? Do you like the raffia and the paper shreds? Like when you open a package, not a gift. If you order from a small shop, you know what you're getting, right? And you open it up and it is just exploding out at you with things other than what you ordered. Like, what are your thoughts on that? How do you feel about that? If you open it and it just has your product that's packaged safely and nicely and cleanly, and maybe a thank you card or a couple of stickers or like a pencil or something, like, what are your thoughts? It's really hard. The first business coach that I ever followed, she is no longer doing business coaching, and I was really sad that she took down her YouTube channel. I was so bummed about that. I really felt like a lot of her content was evergreen, and she wasn't in a good place to keep it going. So she's got to do what's good for her, and that's fine. Only good thoughts. But I found her because when I was really early on in Etsy and I was selling on a regular basis, you had these two camps, if you will. You have the one side that is all about you've got to use recycled everything. Like they only want things in recycled packaging so that you're saving the world because you're reusing an envelope that you got from Amazon, which is not as easy as it sounds, I'm going to tell you. So I appreciate that. Like I understand it. I get the concept. I totally get it. But if I was sending out like 100 felt masks, I wasn't ordering enough items from Amazon to get like to be able to reuse. Like I had to buy new shipping products. So that didn't work for me. But that was like a big focus for a while on Etsy was, you know, tell your customers you ship everything in recycled packaging. They'll like it. I don't know that I would like it. And then you had this other extreme where they were like, you have to put it in a fancy box and put in the paper shreds or the tissue paper. And you have to include a free gift. And it has to include a really cute handwritten note. And it was extreme for both sides. And I found myself just falling in the middle. And sometimes I felt a little lazy that what I was shipping needed to get to the customer in one piece. And you would assume that because it's fabric, it's going to arrive in fairly good condition. But I also needed to keep shipping costs down. So I would ship things in the poly mailers, the envelopes that I showed you earlier. And I would get small poly mailers and I'd try to get them with, you know, cute designs or pretty colors or whatever. And I would also package the product itself inside of a clear plastic bag because I know how the postal service works. And I know that on a rainy day, on a snowy day, on a day that the weather is just not that great, if someone mishandles the package and opens it, then that item is ruined. But if I have the product in a clear package and then in the poly mailer, then I'm at least doing everything I can do to make sure that the product arrives in its best possible condition. Most of the time, I just print out the receipt. I do tend to print 2 receipts on one page, so I feel like I'm saving a little bit of the, you know, environment with that. And I write, thank you, Heidi. When I'm processing these orders, especially when I was doing Halloween orders, I would have like dozens of orders a day, and I'm more focused on getting the product done than I am with trying to make sure that I've got a beautifully handwritten calligraphy note on the custom ordered thank you card. That just didn't make sense for my business, for my family, no part of it. So I'm curious where everyone stands now on packaging. I know that the Etsy platform is a little bit in a kerfuffle right now, that you do have these extreme shops, that you have people that are clearly ordering from overseas. It's mass-produced things, and these shops are saying that they're handmade. Whether they're putting any kind of effort into actually doing something to the product or they're just selling them straight out, I have no idea. It's not my business. I would assume that if they're not hand making the items themselves and if they're not adding anything to them, any embellishment, I kind of doubt that they're putting that much effort into the packaging, because they're already charging like bargain basement prices for what you're getting, and packaging is not cheap. And then the other, I don't know. It's hard. I think that right now I'm thinking more about it, especially as it's getting near tax time. So I was pulling different documents today because this year I am not going to file late. I am going to file early. And so I already started like pulling all the documents. I have worksheets and I know what to gather, and then I can start filling things out and sending them to my CPA. And costs are just so much when you're running a business, to think about all these little things and then to think about what people do with them. Because I mean, clearly I'm a bit of a hoarder with these things. I have them. I've had them for years, with no intention of ever knowing what I was going to do with them. I mean, obviously the things that work for my business, the thank you cards, the stickers, those things, those can be reused, no problem. But the food stuff, especially the food things that I know I'm not going to eat, like, it's just wasteful. So I don't know. And as I get my new products put together, which I am still working on, I just don't know what that is going to look like moving forward for my packaging. I do think a lot about it. I'm saying a lot, so I'm clearly running out of things. I have thought about some different packaging. I don't like the way some of my items go out. Not that they're not in good condition. They always look nice. They're always clean. They're always packaged well. I do feel like I could do a little bit more with them. I'd like to have cards for the keychains that go out so that they look a little bit more finished instead of just like a key fob that's in a clear plastic bag, something behind it that kind of makes the product pop a little bit. Same with the inhaler covers. I'd like something that kind of looks cute for something that's so functional. But I don't know about the bags. I don't know what I'm going to do with the zipper bags that I'm making and how I can cutify those and Heidify those to make them memorable. Because, you know, over the years, I've had return customers. It's not that I've never had return customers. It's just that previously, when I was selling the children's items, the educational toys and the masks, they only last for kids for so long. And then the kids grow out of them, not necessarily physically, but just mentally. They mentally don't want to dress up like a duck anymore after a certain point. So I wouldn't have as many return customers from that because while they might buy gifts for someone else, it wasn't something that they were like, oh, I have to come back and get every mask, or I need all of the games or dolls or whatever it was I was selling. Whereas moving forward with the bags, there will be releases, there will be retirements, there will be things that there won't be a lot of. There will be collections. Like, it doesn't have to be, you know, Disney coin collecting or anything, but hey, who doesn't want to own a Heidi Mind bag? I mean, let's be honest. So yeah. So I do think about these things, about what kind of packaging makes me stand out from the next person, but that still offers great value to my own customers who don't maybe want to pay a whole lot more to get it in a pretty box or with pretty packaging. So I'm curious what your thoughts are. If you are on my email list, I am going to let you know that I will be sending out an email at least by Friday. I don't know if I'm going to have my full product collection ready for this week. I know I said I was going to, and things just have not come together. But I have some really exciting stuff that is coming soon, before the end of the month for sure. But the email on Friday, like I was saying at the beginning of the video, there are a lot of changes right now that are going on with emails. There are certain requirements that I need to have in order to send out emails, not only to make sure that you get them, but to make sure that if you don't want them, that you're being removed like you're supposed to be. There was a problem with my previous email provider. They tried. I was trying to support a small business and they were trying their best and it just wasn't working. And I found out the hard way because I had to manually input and check all of the emails that came over. I was only sending half as many emails as I should have been. For some reason, half of my email list was not transferring into the email sending funnel, whatever. And today, when I sent out my email for the live reminder, I also found out that there were I don't know, maybe a quarter of the emails that were not going out were actually spam emails. So that's always fun. So the new email provider that I'm using is actually a company that I've used before. They're very good. I'm working through a lot of their training again to make sure that I know what I'm doing. But I do expect that things are going to be changing. I'm sure they're going to be sending me some information soon about updates that they're going to have to do. And so I'm going to be sending out emails to my customers to make sure if you do not want to be on the email list, please feel free to unsubscribe. I'm not saying that to be aloof or mean or unfeeling, but the email list is a relationship. Let's be honest. If you are getting an email from someone that you are not interested in, it is so much better to just let them know and cut them loose. Because emails that you don't open are not good for the email sender. It actually is really bad for the email sender to send an email that never gets opened. Because it looks like you don't know what you're doing and that you don't have good enough content to get people to open your email. And eventually, as you get more and more people that don't open them, then the algorithms and robots and whatever it is, powers that be of the interwebs, they start just deciding for you that you're just a spammer, and then it's all kinds of not happy. So I will be cleaning out my email list over the next few weeks. Not until after the first official like big launch. And then I'm really going to kick it into gear and say, hey, if you're not opening emails, it's totally fine. I still love you, but let's take a little break. And you can always resubscribe. The only people that I would ever blacklist are people that would be spamming me. And nobody likes spam. Nobody. So I didn't eat dinner again. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's not good for me to eat dinner at 8 o'clock, but it is what it is. I made soup. Evie had some paninis, and Sammy and I are having soup. And I'm hoping the soup is good. We'll see. We will see. Okay, I'm trying to I don't know. So anyways, I don't know if I'm going to do a sew along next week or if I'm going to just do a talk at you video next week. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. I'm going to be playing around with the computer and all the things and seeing what works best. Because I would like to do some sew along type videos with you during the lives. I think those are fun. And it keeps me productive. But I also don't want the videos to cut out like they did. And my phone keeps telling me that I'm having like a laggy internet issue. And I have turned the internet speed, whatever, the input quality down. So I don't know. I have a hard time because I don't want to turn the input quality down so low that if I'm doing a live, it's a crappy video that you can't see anything, because that seems just as bad as the video cutting out. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to click this button and we are going to say, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like or a thumbs up, follow or subscribe, and comment with #live or #replay. All of these interactions not only help to push the videos out to more people that would enjoy them, they help me know what content you like the best as well. So until next time,